What it do, Ski? It's your boy Fable34, and today I'm here with my reaction video to Doctor Who. This one is the specials. There are some more not special actually. The special is probably the Christmas special, which I honestly didn't even realize there was gonna be one. I forgot completely. So the next episode was probably gonna be a Christmas special, but today we'll be doing the Minisodes taking place randomly throughout Season 6, and I think just before the end of Season 6. So we'll be doing all of them in a row. So the only edits that will be here are going to be me just clicking 1 through 5, getting through each individual one of them, because they're like 5 minutes each or something. So should be cool to see what stories we see interspersed between Season 6. Next up on for next week's schedule is the TV show movie, the classic. We're going to be doing the TV show movie classic. And then there's the Christmas special. Following that week should be the Season 7 premiere. Crazy to think that. I'm going to see what my schedule is saying. I'm just busy trying to rework things for the spring schedule and finish this last exam tomorrow, and then finish an exam tomorrow, and then I had no class again for the next week and a half. So I'm going to see if I can squeeze in an extra upload. So maybe we can start Season 7 next week instead of the week after. So anyway, with that being said, if you're here early and you're one of the people watching this in advance, I want to give a massive shout out to every single one of you. In case you're interested in joining the Patreon page, then definitely check out patreon.com/Fable34 in the description down below. As you guys can see, I'm sporting the orange to read the Patreon page and Dusky's hair. She's doing good. It's National Pet Day. I'm gonna go give her. Actually, I'll probably get her like a toy for National Pet Day. Probably should do that. Anyway, with that being said, let's get into it. Yoit. Bad night. What are you doing here?
Hello? Sorry, the Prince of where? Which one? No, which prince, not which Wales. What year is this?
I think that's probably for me.
Oh, right after the wedding?
Exactly. Why should you be worrying? Who even mentioned worrying? She's fine. No, your mum is fine. Don't answer this phone. I answer this phone.
Where have you been?
Party, just a party.
Oh.
Yes, your mum is here actually, but she can't come to the phone at the moment. Well, she's busy. We can't let him see you like this. Well, hear you, not that he could hear you. You're a fish. Sorry, I've got another call coming in. Hello?
This is what you don't see. The doctor's
There is not a bit of
helpline.
use yelling, Ambassador. Your warrior chief is trapped in my TARDIS, and until you've turned Her Majesty here back into a human being, he's staying put. Don't worry, he's perfectly safe.
Because if you think about it, there's all these adventures that they don't really mention it. They've occasionally like briefly mentioned like when he's on a break, like, oh man, like I was doing this, or 2 months have passed and I've just been on solo adventures. I didn't realize it until I think towards the end of 10's run with Rose that like there was time gaps and they were just going on adventures off screen that we don't know about. So it's pretty cool to see some of them right here, kind of. Her coming back from it, or in the middle of it.
It was a fly.
So much for the slaughter of 10 billion souls.
What is going on?
I was at a party. There was a slight incident.
Wait, what, so you sneak out at night to parties? How long you're dressed up? You never dress up.
Look, I do not sneak out at night to parties with Riversong.
Where is she?
Fine.
See, rubbish.
Look, sorry, but I am in the middle of a thing.
Doctor, I need to talk to you. There was a reason that I couldn't sleep.
We're not getting into anything deep. It's only 2 minutes long.
What are you doing?
You've got the serious face on. I always shout for Rory when you've got the serious face. Rory, she's having an emotion! What's wrong, Amy?
Why are you calling him?
It's his turn.
You two have turn.
No! It's the wrong fish. River, we've got the wrong fish! Look, sorry, you two. I've made a mistake. I've got 3 hours to save the Commonwealth. What happens in 3 hours? The pet shop's open.
Okay.
Well, that's the first one down. Bad night. Not bad.
Oh wow, they're all called nights. So that was bad night. Now we're moving on to good night. Is it a jazz party?
River! I see that truck! Tell Marilyn she's too late. She'll have to use the biplane. Take care.
Is that how that works?
Do you do this every night?
Oh. Hello.
You're trying to conceal euphonium. Guiltily, has that ever been attempted before?
What? Oh, this. Oh, yeah, it's just one of those,
So is this what you do at night when we're sleeping? Have extra adventures?
I don't sleep as much as you. I keep busy.
Doing what? Actually tell me for once. You're my friend. My best friend, so tell me what it is you do.
I just helped out a possessed orchestra on a moon base. Before that, I prevented 2 supernovas, wrote a history of the universe, all in jokes, and did a bit of locum work in Brixton. Lovely practice, very short staff.
All the friends you make just flicker in and out. You must hardly notice us.
Amy, you are enormous parts of my life. And you are all I ever remember.
Speaking of which, my life doesn't make any sense.
I know.
So I've been trying to talk to you about, like, when I first met you, I didn't have parents. I never had parents. And then you did whatever it was you did and rebooted the universe.
And then she got parents.
I had parents. Always had parents. And I remember both lives in my head, both of them in my head at the same time.
And it's fine, isn't it?
Yeah, but it shouldn't be.
Boy was a Roman for 2,000 years.
He says he hardly remembers it.
We just sort of gloss over these sort of aspects and just roll with it, you know? You gotta just, that's how who is sometimes.
You catch him just staring. The thing is, Amy, everyone's memory is a mess. Life is a mess. Everyone's got memories of a holiday they couldn't have been on, or a party they never went to, or met someone for the first time and felt like they've known them all their lives. Time is being rewritten all around us, every day. People think their memories are bad, but their memories are fine. Past is really like that. Now he's starting to get it. Put your hand here.
I mean, it is a lot of stress on me, especially if, well, I mean, she can handle it.
Just relax. Hardest ever memory was at a fairground in 1994. Can you remember why?
No. Hang on, did I drop an ice cream? That can't be my saddest memory. No, hang on, there was a lady and she bought me another one.
Oh, good for her. What did she look like?
She looked like she had a funny dress, a night dress. She had red hair.
Yo, that feeling you can just bless yourself in the past? Do you know how many L's I could correct in my
I don't
life?
understand. Why are you doing this? What is the point?
The nice lady. What did she say to you?
Cheer up. Have an ice cream.
So, I suggest you go and get it.
Okay, so I ask you a big, important question about life, and you're basically telling me to go and buy myself an ice cream.
No, Amy, I'm telling you to go and buy us both ice creams. I love fairgrounds.
I hate you.
No, you don't. Do you get scared on ghost trains? I get a bit scared, so it's okay if I hold you.
Anything else? How do I know my life's about to end? Once I hear that playing out of nowhere in my life. And just hear, like, I'm walking down the street and all I hear is that. I'm like, oh god, I'm dying. You know, every now and then everyone can use a little Haagen-Dazs in their lives. But anyway, that was number 2, Bad Night. I actually liked that one. Important, you know, so somewhat serious problem that Amy's been dealing with, that I can understand why she's been having that, right? We sort of just gloss over those facts, like, oh, you know, time is pretty messed up for her ever since she came on from season 5 till going on 7, right? She's got parents, she didn't have parents, her memory's all messed up. She's gone to 60 and plus, and that version of her has been erased, so she remembers that, you know, the whole River Song debacle. So interesting to see Muffet address that slightly. Anyway, on to the next one. This one's called Up All Night. Ooh, we got a party going on. Who this? Oh, James Corden's in this one.
I still can't believe I'm allowed him.
He's your son.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. I mean, who authorised this? I mean, what if I break him?
Yeah, you best try not to do that.
Yeah, low-key I'm worried about having a kid too. Like, I'm pretty clumsy.
All right, mate. See? Nothing.
He's fine. He loves you.
It's just when I look into his eyes, I see everything I'm going to do wrong for the next 60 years reflected back at me.
You're going to be an amazing dad because you're an amazing man.
Also, I know I'm Canadian, but I
That's
can't.
good.
I suck at French.
Still not broken? All weekend.
Of course, what is the worst that could happen?
Don't ever say that. If you say that, terrible things will happen. If you've never seen a film.
Come on, it's his bath time.
What? We literally just did that yesterday.
Oh, for God's sake, stop your fussing. Everything is going to be fine. It's wet elbows, not the end of the world.
Not bad. precursor before 612. I was like, he's not gonna pop up again. Like, that means it would take place after it. But then they mentioned
This is God for the wicked, so it's actually read before.
and this one is titled First Night. Arg. Oh, First Night in the bin? Oh, is it like a romantic date?
The dress is a little daring.
Yep, so I went for this instead.
Are we going out?
Parents are asleep. How's Storm Cage?
I'm on the first night of 12,000 consecutive life sentences. Kind of early to say. Where are we going?
Howler and Beta. Boring Planet of the Chip Shop. But there is a 400-foot tree growing out of the cliff top on the north side of the mountain in the middle of a sea. Be magic.
Boom.
You could read a book by it.
Is it okay if I don't?
We've got 10 minutes to get dressed.
Oh, that's so close to the perfect sentence.
Did you bring the diary?
It's a diary.
It is now, because, River, from now on, there are rules.
Oh, you've gone all strict. Not that I
Spoilers.
mind.
River, you and I, it's all in the wrong order. We never meet in sequence. You put everything in the diary so we know where we are.
What in the diary?
Someone could walk in and out of the prison like the walls aren't there.
I know a song.
Then you'll be fine. If you don't like the dress, there's plenty more in the wardrobe. First right, second left, just past the helter-skelter.
Oh, set lasers to love me. What's going on?
River, I knew you'd come back here, you nostalgic idiot. Hold me.
River! 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 River!
Okay, he actually got me there. The fuck? Last night.
Are you okay? Talk to me.
Oh, a little story here. The two-parter of a Minisode.
Please, come on. You are holding your breath. Oh.
You're a fine one to talk about holding. How many hands do you have?
Get up! What are you doing? Who's shooting at you?
Oh, just a few Sontarans chased me halfway across the galaxy. I probably shouldn't have asked them if they were on a hen night.
River, you can't do things like that.
Or what? You already had me banged up in jail for 5 years. What else are you going to do? Does anyone agree to wear that
awkward.
dress? Where is she?
River, think it through.
This happened the last time we were here. You brought someone else.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. I heard you talking to her.
It's the same night.
Doctor, were you talking to someone? Were you talking to someone?
No, dear, just me.
Time travel shenanigans.
You nostalgic idiot. You just can't keep away. Can you? Doctor, why have you brought another one of these? Who else is here?
The hallway of rivers?
River, could you just check the light on top?
Who are you talking to?
You. I'm talking to you. Back to Storm Cage, Dr. Song.
Oh, at least give me a lift. You know what this thing does to my hair.
It's always like that.
Boom. Gone. One more left. Oh,
The light's
they're both
fine. I
back.
don't know what you're talking about.
No, River. Wrong TARDIS. I'm parked round the back. Younger version.
Two of you. Mind races, does it not?
Come on, we'll be late.
He's taking me to the Singing Towers of Beryllium. He's been promising for ages.
The first time we met her at the library when she died, yes. She said the last time she saw us was at Beryllium. Is that now? Spoilers. Good luck tonight. You too.
Very good point.
There's two of you. The mind races.
Right, come on in, let's go and see the stars.
But I haven't changed.
And you never will, River.
What's that word you use?
Spoilers.
I like that word.
I thought you might.
Doctor, you and your secrets. You'll be the death of me.
Got it. Okay. And
That was the last of the Minisode series.
that was cool. A little look into there's two notes of it. One is the Amy's issue that she's been dealing with space and time. We sort of talked about that a little bit during them. I thought that was cool. And the second half, which I didn't expect, was River Song, and just addressing some time travel shenanigans. And I was actually wondering, because we've always heard through the library episode about the adventures the Doctor goes on his own and stuff like that, specifically with River. And Moffat even addresses them here, that we actually get to see the night of the last time they saw each other. So thought that was a pretty cool little nod. And look into their relationship a little. We only get like sprints of her song and the Doctor, and they're usually in the context of a larger story, so we never just get some downtime between the two of them. So it was cool to see a little chemistry between them, how they work, how they bounce off one another when they're just on dates. Now knowing what their actual relationship is, and opposed to when we first started just sort of piecing it together and understand like, who is this, why are they together, what's their chemistry. So we're seeing it up with context now. But y'all, that was the mini-sode for Doctor Who. Y'all, what did you think? I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below. Kind of, I'm thinking about it now, I guess it doesn't really matter which order you no, it's actually no, I guess it's fine that it's better to watch it after you see the finale, just because of the River Song parts. I thought they were cool, and I like they're just little small bits of information that actually they're just good contextual padding to the story, if I had to say something about that. But y'all, that was my reaction video to the Minisodes. What did you think? I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below. And with that being said, I will see you all next week, and for some extra Who. So I'll see you then. Peace.